Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some Ballreich's potato chips. These are marcelled. I don't know what that means. Marcelled. What are marcelled potatoes? I don't know. I don't have a clue. These are honey butter.
These are smoked cheddar and onion, and then we have the sweet Thai chili.
These were $4.99 each at Jelligin's International Market. Yeah.
9 ounces.
Okay, so better than ever from Tiffin, Ohio. So we have actually tried, if you do a search, Tammy done Ballreich's. We've actually reviewed Ballreich's before, but they were more like, it was more like a special flavor, like chili hot dog or, you know, something like that. It seems like that's the memory. It says they have been locally owned for 100 years. Since 1920, Fred Ballreich. So that is somebody's name in Ohio. www.ballreich.com. I wonder if they're still in Ohio. I can imagine them having a big old house.
You mean the family?
The family, yeah. I wonder if they're still there.
Yeah, it's because the family owned it.
Well, let's see.
Family operated.
It says, oh, here we go. Look, Fred and his brother Carl worked all day to produce about 14 pounds of potato chips. Although the company has been modernized, it remains in the same location. Today, Ballreich Snack Food Company is still locally owned and operated. So you would think the family has a big old house there. Yeah. Okay.
Big old house.
They have to have a big old house. Yeah, if you own a potato chip company, I bet you they do. 7 servings are in the container. 1 ounce, 28 grams, about 16 chips is 150 calories. Gluten-free potato chips, yeah, are gluten-free. Okay.
It says what?
What? Oh, Marcelled, a thin, wavy chip.
Bursting with potato taste.
So do you think it's Marcelled or Marcelled?
I've never seen that written on the chip.
Marcel, like Denzel. Okay.
I've never seen that written on a bag of chips.
I haven't either.
They look like a wavy or ruffled potato chip.
There are not.
They don't usually get foldovers with these kind of chips.
No. There's one right here.
Mm-hmm. That's a good chip.
I would like more salt.
Oh, really? I thought it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what kind of oil they're using, but it's really, really nice flavor.
I like them. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. I think these would be a terrific dipping chip.
I think they're fine.
I think they're fine too.
I think they're better than Ruffles.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, definitely better than Ruffles. Yeah, but I wouldn't ever choose Ruffles.
I think they're right at the Wavy Lays area.
I would add between Wavy Lays and these. I would choose the Wavy Lays only because I think Wavy Lays are saltier. I think they have a little bit more salt in the Wavy Lays.
Do you notice the different flavors in the flavor of the oil?
Yes.
It's very good. It's different. It's I like it.
Okay. Let's go to the...
Now that flavor's going to be covered up with flavoring.
Honey butter. Honey butter is same calories, 150 calories. They don't have the story on the back of this one.
It's a different bag.
Wow. Good grief. I want you to look. Hold on.
Monster chip.
Yeah, really. Jeez.
And it's a little yellow.
These are all big. I say that and all the crumbs fell out. I promise most of the chips in here are huge. They're big chips.
What is this? Honey butter?
Honey butter. I tell you what, there's a lot of powder on them.
They're well coated. That is a different flavor than I was expecting. They do taste like honey butter.
I like the texture.
They're almost heavy with the amount of powder on them.
We've been married too long. Literally, I could have written that down on a piece of paper, word for word. That's what I was going to say. There's so much powder on each chip that they're not soft or soggy, but the texture is not as crisp
I like them.
because there's so much powder. I don't think I've ever had a chip with that much powder. I like them too quite a bit. It's not a negative thing. I'm not. I'm grateful for the powder.
It's weird that we've had sweet potato chips before, and they're usually not very successful. They're usually like, I'd rather have that on something else or something. I mean, that really tastes good on that potato chip.
Oh, it does. Yeah, I like it.
And it literally tastes like butter and honey. It's sweet.
Yes, it's very, very nice. I like it too. And normally I'm not for the like sweet chips, but I love it, and I do love the amount of powder they put on it.
Normally they want to put like honey, cinnamon sugar and stuff like that on potato chips, and it's like, why are you doing that?
To make them sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, this is smoked cheddar and onion, same calories.
One of my favorite Lays is the cheddar and onion, so I'm excited.
Okay. Well, I can smell the onion coming out of this bag.
Oh, really? Now, that's one thing about the Lays is they're not very strong onions. So.
Well, it smells good.
They look good.
Look at the powder. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Some of them are more covered. I can smell the onion now, too. There you go.
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. That's a spring onion, like a green onion. That's the kind of onion you want. But no.
That's a sit on the couch and eat the whole bag.
It's that nice onion flavor. And it's a little bit harsh, like a regular onion, but it's not like as bad as just like a chopped up white or yellow onion. It's got a little sweetness to it. I like those too.
I love those. Which ones do you like better?
The onion ones.
I do too.
Yeah.
I love that spring onion flavor. That is a different onion than you normally with companies like Lay's. You don't get the spring onion flavor.
No, it's just onion. Like it's onion powder onion.
Yeah, that is literally like spring onion. That is so delicious. I love it with the cheese.
That'll be too strong for some people, but
the cheese though too, you have to say, it doesn't taste like, even though they're orange, it does not taste like that Kraft macaroni and cheese powder. And I'm not digging on it or anything, but I'm just saying that's not this. You mainly taste the onion.
Yeah, it's mostly onion with just a slight cheese flavor.
Yes.
Matter of fact, I'm missing the smoked part completely.
Okay.
But they're really good.
Sweet Thai chili. This has that word on it. Did those other ones have that word on it on the bottom?
No. Oh, yeah, they do.
Oh, they do.
That one did. I don't know about that.
So they are. Yeah, it does say Marcelled or Marcelled.
So instead of saying ruffled or ruffled or wavy, yeah, instead of saying any of that, that's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying.
But it's basically saying.
But we don't know how to say that. Okay, sweet Thai chili. Well, I've never heard a commercial or something with that word.
Well, they've been good with their other flavors.
I've never heard that right on top. You just have to see it. Isn't that funny?
Big potato.
Okay. Yeah, because there we go. Some big chips in there.
Got a little bit of heat into them.
I found one fold over.
That's not a flavor I would want to eat all the time. That's some spices in it that I don't necessarily love.
You know why? Because it reminds me of like a curry.
Yeah, it's got that kind of flavor to it.
Yeah, it has yes, and it is spicy, so there is some a little tingle. It's not bad. It's not like flaming.
No, I mean grippos are hotter than that.
But it does have a little tingle to it, and it does remind you of
like a Mediterranean kind of food.
Yes, it does, and so that's you're not a fan.
I don't like some of the spices that they use, like the curries and stuff. I don't like that flavor, and there's something in there that reminds me of.
Yeah, and we've had like somebody sent us a bunch of these like pickled jars of pickled things. Yeah. This is that kind of flavor.
Yeah, it's that kind of flavor.
Yeah, and if you don't like that, then you just don't like it.
They did a good job on it. They did a good job on the flavors. The flavors are there for sure. I mean, it's really strong flavors.
Yeah.
But it even has jalapeno in there.
Garlic powder. It has all kinds of stuff.
It's just not a flavor that I personally enjoy.
Right.
So it wouldn't be one I would choose. I think they did a good job. It's just not my choice.
Right. Well, my favorite, hands down, is the smoked cheddar and onion is #1. #2 would be the honey butter. #3 is just the regular, and then I just wouldn't get these. They're not bad. They're not bad at all. It's just not my go-to flavor. If I'm gonna go to for a chip, it just wouldn't be a go-to flavor.
Yeah.
It's just not something that we eat all the time. So, but if you do, you will love those.
The one I would buy all the time would be the onion one. The sweet one, the honey butter, it's really, really good, and it is very sweet. It's not something I'd want to eat on all the time.
All the time. No, me either.
It wouldn't be a regular, I would buy it every week kind of thing, but every once in a while I'd grab a bag and eat them because they are very, very good.
These are good all the time chips. They're just the regular.
Yeah. I agree with you though. I went back to it though. They don't seem very salty.
No.
After tasting all the flavored ones.
They're not as salty as a Lay's. That's why that's why my overall pick is going to be the cheddar and onion.
Mine too though.
Yeah.
So they're good. They're good chips. They did a good job. They're really good brand of chips.
So they're made in Ohio. We found them in Ohio. I have not seen them in central Kentucky. They may sell them.
Maybe they go to the east.
They
or the
may
west,
very well sell them in northern Kentucky though.
Might go to Canada.
Yeah, they might. So if you see them in any other states, you can let your friends know in the comments because everybody looks at the comments to see where you can find these things. But I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.